the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Powerhouse Tools, established in 2009 by HSCI Hardware Company Incorporated, is a trusted provider of high-quality tools and equipment for professionals and enthusiasts alike. With a diverse product catalog, Powerhouse Tools is committed to delivering reliability, durability, and performance at competitive prices.
And as they say, it's raining in Manila. Hindi ka ba nilalamig? Maulan ba sa inyo? Maulan ba sa inyo? Ha? Ganun lang naman yan. St. Jude Pet Plus laban dito sa LAMTEX Pipes ng Hwa-Chong College. Welcome back dito po sa Tanduay Gym. Benji Santiago, kasama ko si Coach Anton de los Reyes. Ito ang ating second game. One of the most anticipated and one of the most awaited. For one thing, we got a good size of nice crowd that we have here inside our venue. And looking forward, syempre nga naman, kahit na umuulan, somehow the stars are still around. Dahil makikita natin ang Hwa-Chong College LAMTEX Pipes and trying to protect this undefeated record that they have rito, Coach Anton.
They are at 4-0. We talked about it. Very hot start in our 40s division ng HSCI. Samantalang itong St. Jude Catholic School Alumni Association Pet Plus 2-3, lukewarm. No, they lost, they lose, they win, they lose, they win. So they want to be able to string up a streak here in the 40s division.
Parang yung sinasabi mo, sala sa init, sala sa lamig, ano? I would call it better. Roller coaster ride. Yeah. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Look at Chiang Kai-shek with their win earlier. 5 straight wins. 5-1 right now, just behind St. Stephen, who has yet to taste defeat. So dalawa na lang pala sila na walang talo.
Wala pang bahid ang kanilang records here.
And of course, we had a chance to let you see that James Shop is very much present para rito sa panig ng Hwa-Chong College LAMTEX Pipes. And si Ken Bonong, hindi natin nakita.
Yun. He may be coming, hindi natin alam.
Pero ito, tingnan natin. Engelbert Cow. Of course, medyo mas na-expose tayo ng konti doon sa anak niya, no? Si Aiden Cow. James Yap, their previous numbers. Now, let's turn you over sa ating venue announcer for the introduction of the starters for this ball game.
Live in Tanduay Gym, this is the Fil-Chi Association 40s Division between St. Jude Catholic School Pet Plus and Hwa-Chong College of Iloilo LAMTEX. It's time to introduce the starting lineup for St. Jude Catholic School. Starting at point guard, number 10, Mark Chua. Starting at 2 guard, number 7, Reagan Lim. Starting out forward, number 26, Antonio Tan. At the other forward position, number 31, Aldrich Shua. And starting at center, number 40, Lawrence Yu. And coach is Coach John Sear. And now the starting lineup for Hwa-Chong College of Iloilo. Starting at point guard, number 7, Nosio Kanutai. Starting at 2 guard, number 20, Eduardo Aliato. Starting out forward, number 11, Ragne Cinco. At the other forward position, number 8, Jose Villegas. And starting at center, number 10, Diego Rizaga. And coach is Coach Denok Miranda. Officiating this match.
Ang ating starting 5 para sa St. Jude, they have Reagan Lim and of course Mark Chua. A lot is expected from these two players. And over at the other side, Diego Rizaga, nandyan si Leo Canuda, Jose Villegas, Ragni Cinco, and Eduardo ba talaga yan? Eduardo
Aliado.
All right. So James Yap is present. Wait lang kayo ha. Huwag kayo masyadong mainip. Yeah, pagtsagaan niyo muna kami. Lalo na si Coach Anton de los Reyes.
But that seems to be the trend para dito sa Washong. They do not start James Yap. He would come off the bench for that spark.
Right now, let's see who gets the first basket here. That was offline. Yung tira na yun para sa panig ng St. Jude. That was Aldrich Chua. And there you go!
Eduardo Aliado.
Si Aliado.
With that three-pointer to start things off. Para dito sa side ng Washong College, Iloilo LAMTEX, they won against Grace Christian College back in May the 2nd, 84-72. Shooting 42% from the field. Ken Bono nga ang best player ng laro na yon.
In the meantime, Jose Villegas grabs that rebound.
Back-to-back three-pointers for Eduardo Aliado. One from the right wing, now on the left wing.
I mean, the guy is only averaging 9 points per ball game, 4.3 rebounds and 4.8 assists. And he might be able to outdo himself here in this ball game. Second chance opportunity, nothing there. What about a third chance? Jose Villegas coming up with a shot block. And here in transition, makikita natin a Washong LAMTEX Pipes getting another basket.
What a shot. Ragni Cinco finishing that fast break with that right-handed floater.
8-0 start para sa Washong LAMTEX Pipes. And St. Jude, there you go, the first basket. Somebody has to really step up.
That time Reagan Lim finding Antonio Tan cutting, getting that deuce.
Outside shot, that's a three, but that's a miss. And now we're taking a look at Reagan Lim. Is he going to go all the way? Yes! The floater, back-to-back baskets right now para sa St. Jude Pet Plus.
Talking about St. Jude Pet Plus, 2-3 record, won against Yonsei Academy, 79-63. Also back in the 2nd of May, shot 38% from the field.
Ragni Cinco commits a turnover, called for the walk. 8-4 in favor of Washong LAMTEX Pipes. Nice getaway right there. And that was Mark Chua with his first bucket in the game.
Driving it strong to the hole, Mark Chua. That's something that we're going to be watching out for in this ball game.
Spalding, official ball of the FCAAI. Ragni Cinco from the outside. Nope, that's long. Mark Chua turns. Mark Chua has to control his dribble first. Reagan Lim. How about that nice move? Big guy, that was Lawrence Yu.
Spinning down the block, Lawrence Yu with the left. 6.7 rebounds in their last game.
8-0 run. Para sa St. Jude. Offensive rebound. Up once again. Ragni Cinco giving back the lead para sa Washong LAMTEX Pipes.
You like what he did there? He tapped that ball to himself to be able to get that offensive rebound and then went back up for the deuce.
Lawrence Yu, double teamed. Let's see, that's a three-pointer as delivered right there by Aldrich Chua.
So this time they're knocking it down from the outside. Earlier it was a low post move by Lawrence Yu. Ngayon naman, three-pointer, Aldrich Yu.
you know, this is basically a case. Kahit na up and down ang performance so far ng St. Jude dito. But when you go up against an undefeated team with a big star, at ito, tingnan muna natin ang Hungry Pares 3-point shot of the game as delivered by Aldrich Chua. You have to meet up with that big challenge. Shot na, timeout muna tayo. Just keeping in pace, and James Schaap will check in for the first time here in this ball game. He has not missed a game dito sa ating FCAAI.
Now, there was that game, no? Last time siya ang key matchup. 16 points, all of those 16 points galing nun, third and fourth. Kasi nung game na yon, dumating siya second quarter na. So pumasok na lang siya nung third.
Let's see. Just keeping themselves in pace here on St. Jude with Washong. Oh, yun lang. Turnover.
Miscommunication by Mark Chua and Reagan Lim. Napaaga yung pasa ni Mark Chua.
Half-court offense ng Washong. Offensive foul has been called here against Ragni Cinco.
There's a hook on that low post move. You see it there. It wasn't so much as to that hook, pero tumama yung pag-ikot niya.
Hindi, yung mga ganyang gulang, ano, saan ba nagsimula eh? Ate, wala namang ganyan na tinatawag. Oy, Jose Villegas, nakialam dun sa play na yun. And right now, let's see how this one would work. Oh, the sorry miss by Ragni Cinco. And then a basket at the other end by Reagan Lim.
Attacking the basket, Reagan Lim did not care about the defense ng Washong.
James Schaap, one-hander, his first attempt and his first basket in the ball game.
The first of many for big game James.
13-12. Mike Chua with a basketball. Off-balance shot, pilit yun. Leo Canuday. Ragni Cinco bitin. Ano sabi? Okay lang. Leo Canuday.
Getting that offensive rebound, saving the day para dito kay Ragni Cinco.
Washong LAMTEX Pipes just taking care of a 1-point lead, approaching the 3-minute mark. And that was an air ball by Reagan Lim. As we go into this timeout, 14-13, Washong LAMTEX Pipes. James Schaap already has 2 points. Jiangnan timeout muna tayo. All right, welcome back into the ball game. Just a 1-point lead being enjoyed here by Washong LAMTEX Pipes. You also got a chance to see si Denok Miranda na nandyan din sa coaching staff.
Actually, he's listed as the head coach.
The head coach.
For the side of Washong College, Iloilo, LAMTEX Pipes.
Sabi ko nga, kahit na maulan ngayon, may mga bituin pa rin. May mga stars.
May mga stars
na nakikita tayo. Washong right now. Si Teneso nasa loob na para sa panig ng Washong.
Eh, yun yung sinabi mo, may 5 ka na. May Teneso pa.
Kaya nga eh, di ba? Marchua. He goes for the mid-range. No. Offensive rebound for St. Jude, and there's a foul. It's going to be called here. Kanino kay Leo Canuday.
Yep. He was using the body. May body check kay Engelbert Cao. Nice offensive rebound by Engelbert Cao. Who, if we're not mistaken, nandito yung anak. Si Aidan
Si
Cao,
Aidan Cao,
right?
di ba?
Like father, like son.
Loose ball foul in the rebound play. That's going to be called here against St. Jude.
First foul on Engelbert Cao. May hawak daw doon sa rebound.
Summit, the official drinking water of FCAAI. James Shop with a 3. And a foul underneath. It's going to be called. Laban sa St. Jude. Si Regan Lim.
Tough task to defend on Francis Barceliano.
I know.
Ang lapad na niyan, ang tangkad pa.
Split charities for Barceliano, and he gets his first bucket in the game. 15-13. Washong LAMTEX Pipes with just a 1-point lead, or 2-point lead rather. Wow, Regan Lim goes reverse after grabbing that offensive rebound.
And that's just being active around the ring. Getting that offensive rebound was Regan Lim.
Villegas double team. James Yap in the paint. Nope. Offensive rebound. Villegas. Walang bola pagangat pero may tapik sa ilalim. That's gonna be a foul.
Might be on Christopher Cole. Oh, it's not. It's on Jerry Chang. So again, we always talk about this. You can't assume that your teammate is going to make those shots. You have to always assume that they're going to miss it so that you'll be able to get those opportunities for the offensive rebound. Eh, kahit na si James Yap yun. Kailangan you're still gonna crash the boards.
Nobody's perfect. Teneso will pick up his first personal. Rich Lane, Teneso. Si Villegas, abang-abang lang sa ilalim. Rich Lane, Teneso, bringing it down. Gives it to James Yap. James Yap with a fake. Try to finger roll. Bitin. And let's see how this one would work out for St. Jude. Nope. Richland Teneso once again with the basketball. Washong. LAMTEX Pipes. Nasundot. Naagaw. Regan Lim. Stop and pop move. No. James Shop grabs the rebound. Masyado yata malakas yung pasa na yun.
Akala yata niya si Mark Baroka pa yung kakampi niya dun. Medyo napalakas yung pasa. Oh,
Hindi kaya si PJ Simon.
oo, yun naisip ko. Baka si PJ Simon yata yung nakita niya.
Kaya sabi ni James Shap, tumakbo ka, makakarating sa yung bola. Huwag kang tumigil.
You know, but that is the correct attitude, or that is the correct thing to do. Just keep on running.
Villegas, did they count that?
No, I think they
I don't
did
think
count
so,
it,
yep.
But talking about those outlet passes, you know, players like James Yap or, you know, of this caliber, they really throw it ahead because that's what is taught to you at an early
Kaya
age.
nga
You
eh,
run.
diba?
Oh, ikaw ang humabol ng bola.
Francis Barceliano, that's too much muscle. Pero are you willing to sacrifice your body just to stop Francis Barceliano?
Sakit sa katawan nun, no?
I mean, magkano ba insurance mo?
Comprehensive ba yan?
I mean, look at this. Nag-power dribble na eh. Bang! Look at the collision. Para kay Francis Barceliano. Anong nangyari? Di man lang naramdaman eh.
Oy.
Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. We were basically created equally, pero kailangan din may diferensya. Either the size or the looks. Quick floater. Nope, didn't happen. Ay, may agaw. Pero natapos na yung ating first quarter just like that. Well, how do you like that? I'm impressed with St. Jude Bet Plus. The way they want to really match up very well, I think. They came into this ball game prepared. Although si Eduardo Eliado has gotten away with a couple of shots and baskets here. James Shap also making his presence. His first attempt was a banking shot. They're just up by one ang Wasyong LAMTEX Pipes.
Your ideal life starts today with Smart Postpaid. Get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
Alright, second quarter na po tayo. Isang mabilis na first quarter ang nagdaan.
And during that first quarter, para sa side ng St. Jude Catholic School, all 5 starters scored early, pero towards the latter part of the quarter, medyo nanlamig. And same thing para dito sa Wasyong. Started out hot, Eduardo Aliado knocking down a couple of 3-pointers early. Ragni Cinco with 4 points, pero nung second part or latter part ng quarter, yun din, nanlamig din, sinabayan, nagkasabayan lang itong dalawang kupunan.
Hindi bago lang, biglang nagbago din kasi yung panahon eh. Yung weather natin.
Low pressure area.
Pero once in a while, meron mga isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. Bigla naging weather forecaster na. 16-15. chance to even take the lead here para sa panig ng St. Jude Pet Plus. I do believe it happened one time sa ating first quarter. Oops, may tulak that time around.
Jerry Chang getting caught with a push from behind. Agni Cinco had better position to get that defensive rebound.
Tatlo na agad kay Jerry Chang.
Yun. Ang bilis naman ng pangyayari.
Kaya upo ka agad eh. Second quarter, nagbubukas pa lang eh. Leo Canuda is setting up the play here para sa Washong. Leo Canuda finds himself open. Can't hit that three-pointer.
That three-pointer is going to be there for Leo Canudoy. He's got to knock them down.
Engelbert Cow with a miss from the outside. Leo Canuda trying to go one-on-one here. Banks it in.
Taking it right at Aldrich Chua on that fast break attempt was Leo Canuday.
Christopher Ko. The shot, a three. He has been trying that. Pero hindi pumapasok.
Still 0 for 2 from three-point territories, James Yap.
Here's James Yap. Jose Villegas. Ragni Cinco will finish this one. And just like that, opening the second quarter na hindi pinapasagot ang St. Jude Pet Plus. Look at this, look at this. BYD Valenzuela, fast break of the game. They're up by 5 right now. 2015, another Jiangnan timeout. Bago maiwanan, siyempre kailangan gumawa na ng paraan para rito sa panig ng St. Jude Pet Plus as they try to get their first basket here in the second quarter. 4-0 start para sa Washong LAMTEX Pipes. Engelbert Cow, after he missed the shot, looked at the referee, left behind sa backcourt. James with an easy layup.
There you go. That secondary break working wonders for Washong College. That's their 8th fast break point.
22-15. Oh, Marchester out was able to make that three after several tries here in the first half. James Shop with a floater, offensive rebound, di pa rin makuha. St. Jude holding on to that defense. Leo Canuda grabs that rebound. James Yap, and he's called for the travel.
That's nice defense by Mark Chester Ang. Beating James Yap to the spot. Getting that traveling infraction.
Mark Chua back in the game. Mark Chester on, tries another three. That time an air ball. James Shop grabbing that rebound. Leo Canuda on his way to the basket. A little bit of a hang time. Nope. Jose Villegas managing to get the offensive rebound. James Shop for the three. No! Another offensive rebound. Leo Canuda will get the basket for Washong LAMTEX Pipes.
That time, Leo Canuday makes sure that he's going to get those 2 points. Just to check it, James Yap.
Yung
0 for
rebounds,
3.
ha? Pero yung rebound si James Yap, yun medyo nakakaangat, ha? He's also helping out in that department. This is an air ball.
That's what they need. Kasi nga, wala si Ken Bono. Wala silang isang big. So all those rebounds, that's going to help the cause. 3 rebounds already for James Yap. 4 points, 3 rebounds.
Leo Canuday, he's got 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Villegas, Canuday. James Shop with a catch and shoot 3. Nope. Bola pa rin. Washong. James Shop is fouled. He's going to the line. Kasi tumahimik kayo eh. Dito rin nakakashoot, nagugulat eh. Pinagalitan yung mga yapsters.
Yung mga yapsters. That time, strong drive to the basket by James Yap, getting a foul. But I like after that shot when he missed it, Jose Villegas was still there to get that offensive rebound. So that's something that you like to see from his teammates. They're very active on the offensive glass.
James Shop, strangely, he missed the first free throw and gets the second one to go down. 25-18, trying to start the separation here in the first half. Engelbert Cow puts it up and in!
Lots of contact. Engelbert Cow getting that finish.
Hindi maubos yung palakpak ni Aidan Cow.
That's my dad.
Yeah, ganun yan eh, di ba? Pause and play, power play with Engelbert Cow, putting it up, slicing the defense underneath. Naghahanap pa ng foul eh, no?
Yun nga eh. Well, there was some contact initially. But very minimal naman daw according to our officials. Not enough to bother the shot.
Ayan yung mga yapsters,
You
di ba?
Makalabas lahat yung mga cellphone eh, no?
I know. 2 for 2 this time around for James Yap. Pakita mo nga naman.
May poster pa.
Yes. 27-20. Lamang. Engelbert Cow missing the 3. Jose Villegas coming down with a rebound. James Shop bringing it down. James Shop goes for the 3.
There you go. After 5 attempts, using that step back top of the key 3 for James Yap.
Hindi na ubusan si ate ng sigaw ah. Engelbert Cow trying to be aggressive in the paint. Hungry Pares, 3-point shot of the game. Who else but James Yap? He still got it, believe it or not. And look at the reaction.
Yung mga yapsters.
Kung ikaw, Coach Anton, meron ka mga fan base na yung mga ganyang grupo, anong tawag?
Di ko maisip. Di ko naisip eh. Mamaya. Isip tayo. Pag-isipan ka mag-halftime.
Leo Canuday. Extra pass. James Shop. Oh, balance and everything. Foul counted.
Nice pass, Leo Canuday. Look at that.
And no wonder he's still considered to be one of the most popular basketball players in the country. And we're talking about history.
Big game James.
Two-time MVP sa PBA yan, si James Yap. Nagbigtis yung kanya bonus free throw, but they managed to get it back. James Shop right now kicks it out muna. Ragni 5 floats it up and drops.
Nice semi-give and go for Ragni 5. Nice two-man action from Leo Canuday and Ragni 5.
8 points for Ragni 5. 14-point lead already para sa panig ng Washong. Engelbert Cow try the up and under move. James Shop going for the 3. Had one earlier. This is too easy. Nobody on Rugby 5. Leo Canuday with that assist.
Great vision by Leo Canuday to give it to Ragni 5 underneath. He was free for that 3. Pero he opted to make his teammate look good.
Biggest lead in the ball game. Another unproductive empty possession para sa St. Jude Pet Plus. James Shap. Here's the 3. Knocking it down. Leo Canuday.
Siya naman daw. That time he did not pass up on that 3 ball. Hindi niya pinahiya. Si Big Game James.
9 points already for Leo Canuday, along with his 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Eduardo Aliado throws a long pass. Leo Canuday. Nope, no need to hurry. James Shap. All yours, but could not make the 3. Offensive foul on Engelbert Cow.
Raiden Cow is going to get called, or Engelbert Cow. Oh,
Wow, oo. Jiangnan timeout muna tayo.
Kulang pa eh.
Huwag papipigil kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
It has already ballooned to a 19-point advantage by Washong. LAMTEX Pipes.
for St. Jude Catholic School. They kept it close nung first quarter.
Kaya nga
15,
Isa lang yun,
16
diba?
to 15. Tapos ngayon, eto na nga, 23-5 run for the side of Washong College, Iloilo LAMTEX Pipes.
James Shop has got 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist here in the ball game. Again, this is our second game. Kanina, Sean Ko's team able to come up with their 5th straight win. And Chiang Kai-shek College, Big Chill.
They're at second place. Ating tournament. Philippine Chengkwang High School naman, yun ang kalaban nila, falling to 11th place. No? Still winless here in our 40s division.
Mark Chua, that's only his 4th point in the game. He's got to come up with more. Mark Chua is averaging 7.6, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. James Shaw fires the three and gets his second from that area. 42-22. Alam mo, nakakatuwa rin kay James Shaw. Despite of his hectic schedule and despite of where we are right now, yung ating political atmosphere,
yes.
and political landscape and everything, he can still find time to play here. He has not missed a game. Hungry Pares, 3-point shot of the game. Who else? James Yap.
on
Pahinga muna si James Yap.
Chong.
Ito. Nagka-3 to. He makes 1 of 2.
There you go. Did not play in their last game, pero ito ngayon.
Para naman dito sa St. Jude Pet Plus, yung up and down ang kanilang performance, ang kanilang campaign here in the eliminations as they lost the possession. Here comes in transition ang Washong. Some other ways who could deliver the points.
Time, Richlin Teneso naman ang bubutas. So everyone contributing for the side of Washong College Iloilo.
Just the first basket, first production para kay Richlin Teneso. 46-22 right now. This is a 24-point lead already being enjoyed by Washong with only 42.7 seconds sa ating first half. Catch and shoot 3. Good delivery right there.
It was Chris Yu with that 3-ball. Much needed 3-pointer for the side of St. Jude Pet Plus.
Sada with a miss. And right now, a basket again. Reagan Lim para sa panig ng St. Jude. Look at how it was on. BYD Valenzuela, fast break of the game. Reagan Lim knows how to finish in a situation like this. But they're still down 46-27. Jiangnan timeout.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks, 30 years of technology distribution.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
All right, continuation of the action that's happening right here in the first half. Pwede pa to, last shot para sa Washong. Richlin Teneso is going to take that shot. The fumble, yun lang. Hindi nakapag-execute. Nevertheless, they have managed to really get a big lead, especially here in the second quarter. How it happened with the key players like Leo Canuday and over at the other side, Engelbert Cao. But he's got to really focus 100% on this ball game rather than the officials. Ragni Cinco, the usual guys led by James Yap, who expected to deliver, actually. That's what we have seen here in the first 2 quarters of play.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
Hinasa ang kakayahan sa mundo na kinasanayan.
Cut! Walang impact!
Hinatak ang galing sa spotlight na sayo lang.
Again!
Huwag papipigil kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Pilit na lagpasan, galing na pinaghirapan.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! You've always had it. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Powerhouse Tools, established in 2009 by HSCI Hardware Company Incorporated, is a trusted provider of high-quality tools and equipment for professionals and enthusiasts alike. With a diverse product catalog, Powerhouse Tools is committed to delivering reliability, durability, and performance at competitive prices.
Your ideal life starts today. With Smart Postpaid, get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
Hinasa ang kakayahan sa mundo na kinasanayan.
Cut! Walang impact!
Hinatak ang galing sa spotlight na sa'yo lang.
Again!
Huwag pa pipigil kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Pilit na lagpasan, galing na pinaghirapan.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! You've always had it. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Powerhouse Tools, established in 2009 by HSCI Hardware Company Incorporated, is a trusted provider of high-quality tools and equipment for professionals and enthusiasts alike. With a diverse product catalog, Powerhouse Tools is committed to delivering reliability, durability, and performance at competitive prices.
Your ideal life starts today. With Smart Postpaid, get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
Look at this, 46-27 in favor of Washong. LAMTEX Pipes. And again, the story in numbers dito. Coach Anton.
You look at the field goal percentage there, 41%, 30% for St. Jude. Itong LAMTEX Pipes, the rebounding story, Villegas, Cinco, and Tanduay all contributing 13 offensive rebounds. Kaya naman yung mga second chance points, nandyan for them. Kaya mataas ang kanilang field goals. Not to mention yung fast-breaking offense nila. Again, Leo Tanduay doing a good job distributing that ball to his teammates. Assist department, 12-5 lamang dyan ang LAMTEX. Turnovers, basically even. Both teams taking good care of the leather with only 8 and 7 turnovers respectively.
We'll try to see actually who's basically making it happen para rito sa ball game na ito between these two teams. Dahil ito, nakita na natin kung paano nangyayari yung ating first half. And of course, James Shop had a couple of three-pointers already dito sa first two quarters natin as he leads with his 15 points. Ragni Cinco follows it up with 10. Reagan Lim, Mark Chua, 8-4. Medyo malaki-laking disparity. Who else could come up and catch up? Kung Reagan Lim 8 points na, there's gotta be somebody. Engelbert Cow is not even there. He's only got 2 points in the ball game.
That's who we're looking for the side of St. Jude Pet Plus. Very reliable and dependable scorer, si Engelbert Cow.
Partida na yan, yung Eduardo Aliado. First quarter lang yan, bumuno ng kanya 6 points. Look at this, the disparity could be bigger here unless Engelbert Cow could come up with something big here in the second half. 15-4-1 for James Yap. 2-3-0 para kay Engelbert Cow. All hatid sa inyo ng PG Flex Linoleum. Once again, Benji Santiago. Kasama ko si Coach Anton de los Reyes. At sarap ng kopya, Coach. Kailangan mapasalamatan ko. Kailangan mapasalamatan ko. Yung kasama mo, si Doc.
Si Doc, favorite niya yan.
Thank you, Doc. Oo. Pero dito sa Quiapo area, may talagang mga nabibilhan dito, institusyon.
Doon galing yun.
Doon ba galing yun? Oh,
favorite niya daw yan.
Totoo yan.
Kaya siya sumama today actually.
Ang dami
gusto daw niya.
Rediscovering what Quiapo has to offer for all of you. First Wednesday pa ngayon, di ba? And not only that, di ba? Nandyan yung mga yung hamon.
Yung palabok you were talking about? Or,
yung palabok.
Overload.
Nasubukan ko. Pati pala yung bulalo. Nasubukan ko na.
Dyan na yun.
Yung
24 hours ba yan?
Hindi ko lang alam kung 24 hours pero how I wish. Tough Mama. Nobody's tough like Mama. Again, we would like to greet in advance ang lahat ng mga mommies. A happy Mother's Day.
Ayun.
Ayan. Yung mga hindi pa mamis,
Next time, try lang. Try lang ng keep on trying. Yun lang ang masasabi natin sa mga hindi pa mami.
hinihintay ko ano reaction mo dun. Sasabihin ko, coach.
Di na, alam ko na sasabihin ko. Baka maano na naman ako ng lyrics eh. Alert na ako ngayon.
Saka-sakali, magkaroon ng mga maraming mamis. Bad weather, di ba? Spalding is the official ball of FCAAI. The corner 3 by James Shop. It's a miss. Somebody has to take it. Ragni Cinco almost had it. Pero eto, tingnan natin. Mark Chua bringing down the basketball. Down by 17. I mean, I can only imagine for some of the players that they don't have former pros o kaya yung may pedigree ng mga naglaro in college, di ba?
Yes.
You know, those kind of things that could happen. Paano ka ngayon magre-react at saka how do you approach a ball game when you have those guys? Sabi nga natin, kahit na umuulan-ulan ngayon, meron pa rin stars that are shining, although nandito lang sa loob ng Tanduay Gym. Wala sa labas.
This time.
Genius assist of the game from Mark Chua right there. Something has got to happen somehow para rito sa St. Jude Pet Plus.
That one, Royce Teo getting an N1 opportunity. Got a chance to complete this three-point play.
Kasi I can only imagine, yung feeling mo, umaga pa lang paggising mo, alam mo. Halimbawa, like for St. Jude, makakaharap namin si James Yap.
Yep.
Diba?
Ken Bono, Leo Canuday.
Doon sa Philippine Chenkwang kanina sa ating first game, nandun yung
Sean
Sean
Ko.
Ko. 44 points yun nung nakaraan.
Last game,
diba?
yes. How are you gonna stop that kind of offense?
And what can you do naman for your respective team, di ba?
Yeah, for this side, for St. Jude, it's just a matter of taking it a point at a time. Just execute the offense. You have a head coach who I'm pretty sure, gives you advice, gives you pointers. You just need to follow that and just believe in the system that he's trying to instill on your squad. Although, syempre, mahirap yan. No? Alam mo nga, meron yung mga ex-pro, mga UAAP pedigree players. It is tough and it is intimidating.
Ito nga di ba? Nung tinanong natin si James Shop, Washong. Pero kung talaga tutusin, sabi niya, hindi makakaklase ko ito nung high school.
Ayun,
diba?
klase niya, high school.
It goes back to that, di ba?
And of course, we all know where Big Game James went for college. At home court niya nga to, itong Tanduay. Kasi dito dati nag-i-ensayo ang UE Red Warriors. Up to now, they still practice here.
Paul Artadi, actually, who's got his own vlog ba na masasabi natin? Na yung vlog niya, parang it's all about James Shep eh.
Happy siya.
Yeah, of
Big
course
Game
naman.
James. Teammate niya rin kasi dati. Nagkasabay sila sa Pure Foods.
Tsaka hindi lang yun. UE pa lang. UE days pa lang. Sila Ronald Tubid, di ba?
Arnold Booker.
Kung talaga tutusin, di ba? And, ayun nga, there are just some of those things.
Mark Chua getting a couple of points from the free throw line. Mark Chua, 6 points, 6 assists in their last game.
And from the looks of things, alam mo yung coverage na ginagawa natin dito sa Fil-Chi. Para rito sa St. Jude, very active yan si Mark Chua di ba? As Ragni Cinco made a basket again. And he continues with his double-figure output here in this ball game.
And that's his 4th offensive rebound.
Yun pa di ba? Yun pa yung mga players who have that ability na parang kuminsan in one motion, you could come up with 2 statistics kagad no? The rebound, the putback. And Ragni Cinco is basically the epitome of what we're talking about.
And again, getting that offensive rebound off of that miss from Leo Canuday. Came up short on that layup on that fast break. But again, rim running is Ragni Cinco to get the offensive board.
James Shop getting another offensive rebound right there. Alam mo, nakakatuwa rin, no? Like the likes of Christian na nakita na natin in action also. Yung mga former pros. I mean, alam mo yung ano, yung mga tipo na, syempre yung mga pros, iba na yung, sabihin ko na, iba na yung gulang nila.
Yes.
Diba?
Yung smarts, let's just say,
Pero,
yung smarts.
That's a light way of putting it.
Ano natin?
Yeah,
But no, I get,
that's a gentle
yes.
way of putting it,
I
diba?
get what you mean.
Pero alam mo yung ganito yung para sa kanila, yung ayaw naman namin makasakit.
Yes.
You know, back in the pros, kahit sikalan yan, di ba? Yung mga ganon. There were instances na no blood, no foul sila, yung mga dinaanan nila. Pero here, at the end of the day, yun yung sinasabi natin, which is a good thing para rito sa Fil-Chi. Alam natin ng mga bata ito, nagbakbaka na ito nung araw pa lang di ba?
Yun nga yung sinasabi natin, rekindling those old
At saka nakikita
competition.
natin, at the end of the ball game, kahit nagka-physikalan sila, kita mo, di ba? Ganun pa rin di ba? Parang
all smiles afterwards.
40 years old. Pero sabi ko nga, 40 years old, which is basically like the new 20s.
That's what they say. Meron pa nga saying, di ba, life begins at 40 daw.
Hindi na
Hindi na ba?
Hindi na ganun ngayon Life begins anywhere. It's James Shop just trying to add up to his production here. And si James Shop ba, when it comes to like yung ating triangle best player of the game, nakailan na ba si James Shop? Nakadalawa na no?
Dalawa na.
Pero usually, this is a factual thing. As much as possible, alam naman natin yung mga pros magde-deliver yan.
Yep.
And they might have, hindi lang they might, they really
will.
have an edge
Yep.
over the other players here. Pero what we're trying to do here is basically, see naman kung sino pa makakapag-deliver, di ba? Sino ba yung mga condition pa rin for the other teams? Kasi, nai-impress naman tayo, di ba? In a way. Pero somehow, yun ang big challenge for some of the other players na hindi kayo nakarating ng pros and everything. Dito, 40 years old, that's still going to be posing a big challenge for all of you. So sabi nga natin, the likes of Shanko, wala nga rito si Ken Bono, di ba? James Shop is here. Chris Chu has played his first game already.
Last game, 31 points.
Alam naman natin ang pinanggalingan ni Chris Chu rin. Playing for, look at this! Traveling lang para kay James Shop. Pero ang laki kasi ng kamay nito Alam mo ba kung ano pa ibang malaki kay James Shop?
Katawan.
Yung puso.
Ayun. Puso pa pala. Okay. Katawan, kitang-kita naman.
And a shout out to Aldrich Elliott C from Daddy Arvin. Ayan. Hello. Alam natin marami nakatutok dito sa ball game na ito. Kung talagang tutuusin. Well, Leo Canuday is fouled on his way to the basket.
Going in and out on that dribble, trying to lose his defender. That was Antonio Taz.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Kung talaga tutusin natin, let's be realistic about the whole thing. We're waiting for St. Stephen to go up against Washong.
Yep.
Diba?
And Chiang Kai-shek against Washong as well.
St. Stephen against Chiang Kai-shek.
Oh, tapos na yan.
Natapos na pala yan. First game na pala yan.
First game ng opening day.
And then, yung Grace pa.
Yeah.
Yung Goodfellow Pharma, iba pa rin yun.
Condition na condition.
They lost out to Washong.
Washong.
They lost out to Washong. Pero we still have to look forward to that ball game. Sabi ko, I'm just being realistic. Di naman sa iniisapwera na natin medyo nasa baba ng ating team standings. Pero also, one thing that I could say, impressive din. Yung uno nga, nakakuha na ng kanilang unang panalo, di ba?
Nakauno na.
Nakauna na ang uno, ang Unions, di ba? In a very exciting ball game as well. Kami naman po dito sa broadcast coverage, we're just after the quality, the excitement, the thrill that could bring you para sa lahat ng mga sumusubaybay ng FCAAI. Una lang ito eh. Una lang ito. Kumbaga, marami pa masusundan ito eh.
I know they're also gonna put up yung 45 and above daw. Kakaroon pa.
Ano nga eh, the way I see it, 40 ito. Hinihila mo pababa yung mga age nito eh. Diba? With the way they're trying to perform. So when we go into the 45 years old, hihilahin mo rin pababa yan. Diba? Kaya, magpakondisyon kayo, ha? Ganun lang yun. I don't know what's going to happen when you're 50 and above.
1 out of 2 from the field or from the line. Ragni 5.
Unless you could do broadcasting, in my case. Ragni 5, bumit-bit ng bola. And most probably, in his younger days, he could do that.
Oh, but leading that break.
Pero kanina nga, kasi Sean ko, nakita natin kanina, mga circus shot eh, di ba?
Up and under with that reverse.
Basically, this is like reliving the glory days. James Shop! Although he missed that. Ragni 5 trying to follow up, but there's a foul.
Still there on that offensive glass. Ragni 5, we talked about it. Even if your teammate is big game James, you still got to be ready for those offensive rebounds. And we're talking about Ragni 5 already with 7 offensive rebounds. 14 in total for the FEU standout.
Nauna yung puri mo, sablay dalawang free throws, coach. Oh, that's a 3. Mark Chester Chua delivering.
Yeah, that's Mark Chester Ang.
Ang pala, I'm sorry.
Mark Chester Ang.
Mark Chester Ang, MCA. Richie Lin Teneso with a 3. Yan lang, binawi.
Entering right back.
Alam mo, ito si Richie Lin Teneso. Ang laking point guard dito. I mean, I have had the chance to talk to some of the other teams pagka-match up nila o kalaban nila itong Washington. Itong Richie Lin Teneso, ang laking point guard eh. Advantage ka agad eh.
Yun daw ang pinoproblema nila eh, no?
Kaya nga eh.
Put up.
Eto,
Yun.
problemahin nyo yan si Francis Barceliano.
I thought Richland was going to pull up for that 3, but instead gave it to his cutting teammate, Francis Barceliano.
Tsaka ito pa, let's be realistic about the whole thing. As James Shop is going to go all the way and gets an and one. Alam mo, sinusukat nila yung mga kalaban nila. You know, some of the teams that we have here. Pass and play, powered play ang tawag namin dito. And James Shop at the finishing end of that play, and it doesn't end there because he still got the bonus free throw.
That follows on Mark Chester Ang. Tried to reach. Ayun nga lang.
Sabi nga nila, charisma, when you have it, hindi lahat ng tao meron yan eh. But James Shop was able to have that in himself. And look at the followers, kita mo. Nagugulat nga ako rito when I was doing the PBA. I see a lot of familiar faces here.
Still here,
and
still
nandyan pa rin,
following,
sinusundan pa rin si James Shop.
That goes to show how loved he is. When,
I know,
he
diba?
was
Yun eh.
still playing in the PBA.
At saka hindi pa yun, ha? Kung high school na mga kaklase ito ni James Shop, how inspired are you to develop individually para sa mga players? Kung tutuusin. Nakakahiya naman kay James Shop, parang ganyan. Kailangan, di ba? 66-41. Really a breakout game. Breakaway pala. It's a breakout game. Breakaway. It's Francis Barceliano.
Nice pass from Eduardo Aliado. This time, Francis Barceliano again, already with 4 points here in the third.
And not only that, what we have seen from Washong, they have so many weapons. This is basically one ball game when they are up by this much na parang, okay lang. Sige, let's just go with the flow. Sayang din yung papawis. 40 years old na itong mga to.
And if you look at the five that they have here on the floor, ito yung mga reserves nila, yung mga pamalit dun sa starters.
Yeah.
They have an opportunity to make a name or show out in today's ball game.
Oo nga naman, nag-effort ka na makarating rito. Nagpalit ka ng uniforme. And some of them are... Iba na kasi ngayon mag-uniforme. Hindi lang sinusuot yung jersey at saka yung shorts eh. Marami ng mga extra pa eh. Susuot mo sa tuhod mo. There are even sometimes you have to go... I'm not exactly familiar. Ikaw, coach ka eh. Yung mga nandito pa sa mga shoulders nila.
Mga shoulder pad, mga shoulder
Yeah, di ba? So hindi ko na alam yung mga tawag dyan sa mga
compression tights,
diba?
compression. Dati ang tawag cycling shorts.
Jaco Rizaga with a basket right there to end the third quarter with a 72-43 lead that they have. Laban dito sa St. Jude and trying to preserve an unbeaten record that they have here. And most probably sending out a message, whoever it is that's going to face us, you gotta be ready. At least that's a message we're seeing para rito sa Washong LAMTEX Pipes. They have James Shop, but there are other people who could actually contribute to their cause. And you know what's happening here? Off the bench players getting inspired because of the presence of James Shop. 72-43. This is indeed a big lead para sa Washong LAMTEX Pipes.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Ba, talaga? Buzzer! Fourth quarter na! Maybe this is just one of those games kung up and down ang performance itong panig ng St. Jude. Well, I'm not sure. Pero sabi ko nga, etong mga players na to, lahat naman tayo eh. Nanood ng playoffs this morning eh. And you know, a 20-point lead, even more than that. Pero there's the steal. Diba? Yung mga sinasabi na you have to, wala eh, may mga sorpresa kanina eh.
And again, we talked about it nung first quarter, the first half of this ball game. First quarter, to be exact, 1 point lead lang ang lamang ng Washong. But then you mentioned it nga when we were talking about it. Siyempre, medyo may adrenaline pa dyan. Medyo yung
Ganado
pace,
ka pa eh,
magkakasabay. But eventually, one team's gonna pull away, especially in terms of, yun nga, yung mga pedigree, the players that you have, the materials that you have. One team will definitely pull away And in this case, it was Washong College. Yun ang nag-pull away nung ating second
And
quarter.
not only that, Coach Anton, si Coach John Cia, he has seen everything, almost everything. And most probably he got this motivational speech somehow to pump up his players coming into this ball game, that they know they're going to meet James Shop, and a lot of those yung mga college pedigree din ng some of the other players. Francis Marceliano, just too much power right there.
Too strong. That was, he got that rebound over
Gentle
Kenneth Chu.
giant,
Yep.
you know, gentle giant. Francis Marceliano. Mga parang sinasabi rito kulang lang sabihin niya sa mga referee na, ano magagawa ko? Talagang malaki ako.
And actually in that replay, you saw it, he went straight up for that rebound.
Yeah.
Kasabay lang talaga sila ni Kenneth Chu.
72-46. Eduardo Aliado. Well, he hesitated Kung minsan kailangan kasama yan sa rhythm di ba? Desidido ka na itira yun. Wala nang hesitation.
Yes, that one motion, you have to commit to that three-point shot.
Yeah, that's right. Ito lang, like you're watching this, ito mga 40 years old na to. Yun nga sinasabi nga namin dito, one of the players that we have managed to cover, high school pa, Aidan Cao, is also present here in this venue. And looking at his dad, na si Engelbert Cao, on how he's supposed to play here. Laban nga sa team ni James Shop. Of course, the attraction here most probably James Shop, no? Pero somehow, you're still going to be rooting for the team of your dad. Although Mother's Day this coming Sunday, and all the dads and the kids are just going to listen to mom.
Mom can do no wrong on Sunday.
Ganon lang yun. Diba? Parang kung tipo nga, para sa makakagaya natin, sagot namin lahat.
Yes.
Whatever you say. Yeah, I salute to the moms always. I mean, I could still consider. Basta ako, parang alabang ko pa rin. The moms are still the best parent.
Yun.
Yeah.
Kala ko sabihin mo, happy wife, happy life.
Ganun din naman yun. Ganun din
na
naman
rin
yun. Pero kasi mothers so that will involve children, the kids, the whole family involved, di ba? Na even kahit Father's Day, nakikinig kami pa rin sa mga mothers.
Sa mga mothers pa rin. Look at that drive by Kenneth Chu. Jackknife
Masarap na kumbaga parang eto naman, I don't know how you're supposed to be reacting this. Eto kagaya nito. Aliado.
Offensive rebound again for the side of Washong. A lot of offensive rebounds in this ball game, what you were saying.
Yeah, MEC, empowering people through technology. Kumbaga, how do you react? Okay.
Three-pointer, top of the key. No one closing out on Engelbert Cao and taking advantage of that lackluster defense for the side of Washong.
And some of those up and down performance nitong St. Jude, Engelbert Cao has been a key player for them. And here he is. He stops, but he decided for the pass. Yun nga lang. Oh, napakialaman. Bola bumalik pa rin para sa St. Jude. And Eduardo Aliado, sabi niya, wag lang kami ma-pass breakan, okay na to. Pa-foul na lang ako.
Raniel C. was fouled by Eduardo Aliado.
But just trying to look ahead. So eto, Washong. One of the contenders, St. Stephen. Kanina, ang Chiang Kai-shek. And don't count out ang Grace, di ba?
Yes.
They just suffered their first setback laban dito sa Washong. Marami pa mga possibilities no? for some of the other teams. Cantigo, elevate the game with Cantigo Sports. 76-53. And you know, despite of the disadvantage na Washong have against dito sa St. Jude, the execution, yan pa rin yun eh. For Coach Zenok Miranda, hindi pwede yan eh na, okay, ganun-ganun na lang.
Yeah.
We still have to execute.
Hindi pwedeng pepetics-petics.
Yeah, oo. Hindi pwedeng ano lang to, gut feel. We still have to execute. Yun naman ang mga madadala nitong mga former pros from the coaching and James Shop's experience as a player. Kaya yung mga kids who are watching, lalo na mayroong mga players dito na nakita na rin natin yung mga anak nila kung paano maglaro. Diba? Yun lang naman yan eh. Summit is the official drinking water of FCAAI. The learning experience, no, not the learning continues.
Yun.
Never stops. It's a continuous learning process. Ganyan lang yan. But basically, that's how life is. 3-second violation. I think that's the first
3 seconds.
infraction of its nature na naitawag here in this game. Huh?
That was on
3 second.
Ragni Cinco. Just waiting for Diego Rizaga to take that shot. Bevy of moves.
Bihira na nga narinig natin yan. Yung ano na yan, infraction na yan. 3-second violation. Leo Canuday. The one-hander. Kay James siya po natutunan yan. Ano?
May ganun din si Leo Canuday. Nice drive. Nice pass from Ragni Cinco.
As in the case of Washong also, okay, fine. Alam nila yung kalidad ni James Shop. At saka nakakahiya na pag hindi ka nagbigay ng 100% mo eh, no? Kakampi mo nga si James Shop, pero you really have to give 100% pa rin. Na para medyo worthy, as we take a look at this pause and play, power play, worthy to be a teammate of James Shop.
Yun. Kailangan medyo, ano yun naman, may gana ka rin dapat maglaro.
Yeah. Ganun lang naman yun eh. Diego Rizaga has been called for the extra steps. And how have they been able to adjust without Ken Bono?
I think they did a good job offsetting yung absence ni Ken Bono in terms of the rebounds and the three-point shooting. Able backups itong sila Jose Villegas taking care of the boards. Ragni Cinco stepped up in this ball game. Actually already has a 16 rebounds. Or sorry, 17 rebounds, 15 points, 17 rebounds. So, na-offset talaga yung absence ni Ken Bono, nila Jose Villegas, Diego Rizaga, and
Di pa yun pinag-aaralan pa ng mga ibang teams kung sino at saka kung ano nga plays na ine-execute. Halimbawa, nitong Washong for their next assignment. Diba?
Yep.
Kanina, kumbaga, malamang kinilatis na rin yung Chiang Kai-shek and how they're able to play. Chiang Kai-shek and Washong have not met yet. No?
Nope, they have
wow,
not.
that's something to look forward to.
Yes.
Expect the best yet sa ating Fil-Chi Athletic Association Incorporated. 82-58 para rito sa Washong LAMTEX Pipes.
And that was Mark Chester Ang going coast to coast, getting that layup to go after
Not
getting
only
the
that,
rebound.
for the likes of Mark Chester Ang, this is basically a sign that para he could get a lot more minutes from Coach John Sia in their next assignment. Nag-i-improve naman eh, diba? Individually, mga players that we have seen here.
So far, yeah, they've been doing a great job keeping themselves fit, making sure that they're fit and ready to play sa ating 40s division.
3 minutes remaining here. This is a big 82-60 lead para sa panig ng Hwaseong.
Eric Ong with the offensive rebound. Right place at the right time. Getting that rebound from the miss of Chris Yu from the three-point area.
Ito kahit na lamang yung kalaban rito. Pero confidence booster for some of the players si Coach John Sia for their next assignment. Para mapatunayan ng kaya mo naman pala mga ganun tipo.
May mga ganung ano yan. May psychological effect. We're talking about psychological effect for their next game. Ang St. Jude Catholic School at Alumni Association Pet Plus, ang next na kalaban nila ay Uno High School.
Okay.
CW Home Depot.
Hwaseong.
Hwaseong, ang next na kalaban nila ay it's gonna be St. Peter the Apostle. Let me double check.
Yan ang next assignment ng Goodfellow Farm. St. Peter the Apostle who suffered a loss laban sa Xavier. Acro City Zeus.
Yeah,
diba?
Yun din ang kalaban ng Hwaseong. Next na kalaban nila is St. Peter the Apostle. Yeah.
Who suffered one loss already.
That was nung Monday.
And I'm pretty sure they want to bounce back.
Yun. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to want to bounce back. No? Hindi pwedeng ganun-ganun na lang. Natalo ka.
Naalala ko sa parking area, nakita ko si Henry Doctivo. Sabi ko, malas Malas, pre. Oo nga He only had 3 points in that ball game.
Very uncharacteristic.
Yeah. Chester Ang trying to make a mark for himself here para sa St. Jude.
Angkop na angkop, no?
Diba?
Mark Chester Ang
Yun
trying to
talaga
make a mark. Yep.
And by the way, this coming Monday, paalala lang naman siguro from FCAAI. I mean, I'm not going to say vote wisely, pero I already said it.
But don't forget to vote na.
Vote based on your conscience. And once again, Filipinos, make it common again, yung common sense. Ang tagal nang wala Make your sense be common again. Vote for the right people who deserves to lead the country, the nation, diba?
Overshooting that one. Ruben Kua seeing action for the first time today.
Ito, the way I'm seeing it, it's basically just going through the motions. We're inside 2 minutes, just over a minute remaining. Leo Canuday nagdagdag pa.
20 points in the ball game, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Big game for Leo.
Kinamayan ako
Ayun. Kaya naman pala Yung pala yung technique doon, no? Next game,
Si
kamayan
James Yap, ilan si James Yap? Ilan si James Yap?
James Yap, 22.
22
points. Kinamayan ka ba yan?
Hindi pa ako kinamayan.
Ayun.
He could have had more.
A doble. 44.
So from the looks of things, si Shanko pa rin ang leading scorer natin, ano? Still champion in points natin.
In terms of averages.
Yeah, in terms of averages.
I would assume it would still be Sean Ko.
Yeah. Alam mo, kung minsan kasi yung basketball community natin, they're looking at the other stats, and basketball is still basically points pa rin yan
Yes.
It's all about a sport of, trying to find out who gets the most points.
Yes,
Tama ba ako?
yep.
Shanko pa rin?
Yeah, it should be 28.8 points. Almost
Yun pa rin
29 points per game.
Especially in his previous with 44.
Yun.
Prior to the game that they had earlier, di ba?
Si Big Game James, ang average niya is at 22 points per game.
Hintayin mo pagka natapos yung Monday.
Yun. 21 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 3.5 assists.
Hey, you cannot discount, Chris Chu played his first game and he had 31 points.
31.
So basically, kung average ang pag...
Lamang si Chris Chu kasi. Oo, medyo may ano yan.
Kung nanonood si Chris Chu, yeah. Okay. Yep. Kamusta uli? See you again in your next game.
After 6 years now. Di na on play.
After 6 years, he has not forgotten his basketball.
Yep.
That's how it went. That's how we were able to see Chris Chu. So yun na, baka yung mga bagong nanonood sa atin, mga idol nito, mga players na to, sila James Shop, sila Ken Bono, sila Chris Chu, even Sean Ko, di ba? Yes, naglalaro sila rito.
It would be great for you to come and watch.
That's right. It's a one-ball game para rito sa Washong as they continue also with their wins here. So at least in a couple of games that we have seen, the win streak continues. And for a Washong LAMTEX Pipes, still unbeaten. Ganun pa rin ang dating rito, Coach Anton.
Still the same, and again, still the same offense para dito sa Washong. Red hot here in the fourth, and it was their reserves who had a chance to show out in this ball game, with the exception, of course, of Leo Canuday and Ragni Cinco having stellar performances in the game.
And this really went smooth for another win para sa Washong College, 88-70 laban sa St. Jude Bet Plus. That margin of difference and getting another victory na nakita nga natin. Basically, halos konti lang nilaro James Shop dito.
Konti lang. Not needed was his services in full effect, because this man doing it on offense inside, getting those offensive rebounds, getting those defensive rebounds, and of course, a presence inside in the absence of Ken Bono. Our triangle Tires for Life best player of the game, Ragni Cinco, 15 points, 17 rebounds, and an assist. Congratulations, Ragni Cinco.
As in his case, yung 5 na yan, parang 5 stars for him. Even on a rainy night, the stars continue to shine. We take a look at the game recap and what happened in the 4 quarters that we played here, Coach.
We talked about it, the rebounds, the offensive rebounds, 68-42. A lot of those offensive rebounds translating to the second chance points, 27-8. So dyan talaga nagka-layo at yan yung disparity na nakikita natin sa larong to.
James Shop coming up with 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist as compared to Engelbert Cao, who tried his very best. 9, 4, and 3. Not bad at all. Hatid po sa inyong lahat yan ang PG Flex Linoleum. And again, this coming Friday promises to be another exciting game night as SJCSAA Academy Mighty Plus will battle it out laban sa Uno High School, CW Home Depot. And then a good fellow Pharma will try to bounce back after a loss sa Washong as they take on etong St. Peter the Apostle School, Metro Asia. That's going to be something of a weekend. Sa ngalan ni Coach Anton de los Reyes, Benji Santiago saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the ball games.